For as long as I can remember, I've had the same dream. I'm seated behind the wheel of a car. Night road, open motorway, the world unfolding in quiet formation. As the junction approaches, the vehicle slows. Calmly, precisely, and comes to a complete standstill. No alarm, just arrival. Perhaps it's no surprise. Cars fascinated me from childhood, even as my own world was shaped by sight loss at an early age. Part of that fascination began with my cousin, the one who introduced me to the language of driving. He showed me the steering wheel, the indicators, the gears, the pedals, and helped me understand how everything worked together. I was only 7 when we lost him to a tragic road accident. A sudden moment on the road that no one could have foreseen. Too young to grasp the permanence of it, but not too young to remember what he had given me. And that learning continued. On my journeys to and from boarding school in the 1970s, my driver would let me act as his gear operator, so that by the time I was 10, I could tell exactly when a gear needed changing, simply by listening to the engine. It never felt extraordinary. It was just how I learned to move through the world, with people often remarking how I navigate as though I have foresight. But what guides me is not vision, but patterns, memory, attention, trust.
Welcome aboard this Chiltern Railway service to Birmingham Moor Street. Calling at...
For most of my life, that trust has lived within me, in my senses, in the maps my brain builds instinctively each day.
Don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride.
But what happens when that trust is asked to move beyond the self?
Just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips.
3 years ago, when I was first confronted by the idea of an autonomous car, my answer was immediate. No. Driving for me was never about transport. It was union, human and machine responding as one. Yet today, something has shifted, because these vehicles are no longer the language of science fiction. They are here, and very real. And for the first time, I find myself wondering, am I surrendering to control or discovering a new kind of freedom?
When the sounds of electric cars are driven by intelligent algorithms, endless possibilities are within reach.
I'm Philip Anderson, and this is Driving Blind, a short series exploring trust, autonomy, perception, and the ever-changing relationship between humans and machines that help us navigate the world. And perhaps now is the ideal time to follow where that dream was leading. That was Driving Blind, the trailer, by Philip Francis Anderson. For more information on this series, go to talkingpoint.site. Driving Blind is the property of Philip Francis Anderson and is copyright. It is illegal to download and distribute copies of this audio recording without the express permission of the copyright owner. For permissions, email info@talkingpoint.site.